Have you ever taken off old, dirty clothes and put on fresh, clean ones? You feel new and ready for the day. Paul said following Jesus is a bit like that. We take off old, unkind ways and put on beautiful new ones. Colossians 3. Set your heart on things above. Paul told the believers, since you have been raised with Christ, set your hearts on things above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. Your old life has died, and your real life is now hidden with Christ in God. One day, when Jesus appears, you will appear with him in glory. So put to death the old earthly ways, things like greed, anger, mean words, lying, and dirty talk. Instead, put on the new self that God is making new every day. In Jesus there is no better group or less important group. Christ is all, and he lives in all who belong to him. Paul said to dress your heart with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience. Bear with one another and forgive each other, just as the Lord forgave you. And over all these beautiful clothes, put on love. Love holds everything together perfectly. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. Be thankful. Let the message of Christ live in you richly. Teach and encourage one another with wisdom, and sing psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs to God with grateful hearts. Whatever you do in word or in action, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. In families, everyone should treat one another with love. Children obey their parents. This pleases the Lord. And parents should be kind and not make their children bitter. Whatever work we do, we should do it with all our heart, as if we are working for Jesus himself. Colossians 4. Pray, speak kindly, and finish your work. Paul continued with more good advice. Masters and all who are in charge of others should treat people fairly, because they also have a master in heaven. Devote yourselves to prayer. Stay watchful and thankful. Paul asked them to pray that God would open a door for the message, so he could tell the good news clearly. He also said, be wise in the way you act toward people who do not yet know Jesus. Make the most of every opportunity. Let your conversation always be full of grace, seasoned with salt, so you will know how to answer everyone. Then Paul sent warm greetings from his friends, Tychicus, Onesimus, Mark, Luke, and others, and asked the Colossians to greet the believers in other places too. He gave a special message to a man named Archippus. See to it that you complete the ministry you have received in the Lord. Paul wrote the last greeting with his own hand and said, remember my chains. Grace be with you. Because we belong to Jesus, we can take off old, unkind ways, and put on compassion, kindness, patience, and love. Solo mission. Hebrews 7 and 8.